Hey guys, it's X bringing you another ranked League of Legends match. We can see here I am playing on the purple team here in the bottom row as Full Metal Pantheon, going to be going into the jungle. And jungle Pantheon's kind of iffy these days, but I really like Pantheon as a champion, and I want to play him some more. So I'm I'm kind of taking a little bit of a risk here in ranked playing jungle Pantheon, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to be accompanied by Misfortune and Leona, both down in the bottom lane. Renekton's going to be in the top lane, and Lux is going to be in the mid lane. Versus the blue team here in the top row, Varus and Nami going to be in the bottom lane, Fiora is going to be in the top lane, Jax is going to be in the jungle, and Sion is going mid, apparently, unless Sion and Fiora decide they want to swap lanes somehow. I don't know, maybe that's something that they want to try out. In any case, let's go ahead and apply some editing magic and get straight into the game. And here we are.
Honor compels me.
Gonna start off pretty standard here. Gonna start blue, not gonna try anything fancy, no invades, none of that. None of that jazz. It dawns on me that Sion is probably gonna be going AP Sion, because the enemy team is very AD heavy otherwise.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So we need to see what Sion starts with, to see if he is going AP rather than AD. Because if he's going AD, then we can buy armor and be okay. I do doubt that is the case, though.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll find yourself respawning at home. Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll find yourself respawning at home. Watch your mouth,
30
kid, or
seconds
you'll
until
find
minions
yourself
spawn.
respawning at home.
Do not provoke
Watch
me.
your mouth, kid, or you'll find yourself respawning at home.
She must use a lot of hairspray or something, because that's some pretty stiff hair. This game could benefit from a new engine. Do some really cool graphical effects. But then again, the fact that it's very accessible and easily playable on most PCs is part of League of Legends' success, I feel.
Watch your mouth, kid, or you'll find
Minions have
yourself
spawned.
respawning at home.
Alright, so I'm going to check over here. It's probably unwise to face check a bush at this stage of the game.
With pride.
Watch your mouth, kid,
Okay.
or you'll find yourself respawning at home.
Just making sure we're not getting any invades.
With pleasure.
And so the game begins proper. I think they're going to try and give me a no smite. Yeah, looks like they're doing that. That's cool.
They will not enjoy it.
Sometimes you don't get that luxury. But it is nice when you do. I can save smite for the Lizard Elder. Now, Pantheon has pretty strong ganks. And that's definitely something I'm going to be looking to take advantage of. My team needs to make sure and not push their lanes too hard in order for that to work. Now, Sion started with the Doran's Ring, so he is going ability power. Also, it looks like Lux has decided not to play. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to have to hold mid then. Which means I'll go and smite here. Pick up my stun, and then get into the mid lane to hold this. Fantastic. This is gonna suck. She's already behind. Good thing for me, Sion's not that good. Rather inexperienced play there.
My spear is restless. Their fate is
An enemy has been slain.
Renekton picking up a kill in the top lane. The longer this game goes, however, the more trouble our team is going to be in overall. I need to push this out. Let's kind of burn Sion down a bit. I am 2 levels higher than he is, so I've got a significant stat advantage. That's pushed out. I do expect that he'll receive some help from his jungle. So I'm going to back out. Actually, I'm going to sweep around this way. So that whenever he pushes up, I can ghost in.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, Jax showed himself top lane. Yeah, I'm going to ghost in once he pushes up a little bit. He probably thinks I went back, but I can probably score a kill here. And then again, maybe not. Alright, so now I'm within kill range for him. His stun alone, I think, could take me.
A summoner has reconnected.
Hey, Lux is coming back in. I'm really gonna have to babysit this lane. I need level 6 before I do anything else.
You have slain an enemy.
So there's level 6. I think Jax might know what he's doing, however. The internet just shut off for him. I've had that happen before. It's not a big deal, guy.
Immediately.
Okay, I gotta get out of here. So that was a really good start for me. However, our team is still in the red because Lux is level 1. So I need to pick up something that's going to help me help her. Brutalizer and Boots is a great start. I don't know if I'm going to be doing too much jungling because I'm going to be having to assist her a lot. So a couple of mana potions to make sure I can continue to do that.
Let us press on.
Alright, so I'm doing well. I'm level 6. Let's go get some ganks. Let's see if we can get some ganks. Renekton up in the top lane doing a turret dive. Taking a kill. But the turret's going to get him.
An ally has been slain.
Make my way to the bottom lane here. See what I can do. Okay. Pop a mana potion to make sure I have the mana to pull off a stun. And I can take Nami down. Pick up a kill with Smite on my way out. Alright, now here comes Scion. Pop another mana potion because I believe I can keep him here. If I keep him down here, then Lux doesn't have to worry about him harassing her and she can free farm.
Spear is rescued.
Can I get blue to level up? Man, I don't know if I should give Lux blue.
Onward.
Well, she's level 4. Yes. Yes.
Their fate is sealed.
I've got to keep up this momentum, though. There we go.
Consider it done.
Gotta go back. Renekton seems to be doing fine up top. He's winning his lane, that's good. Lux now has blue buff, does not have to return. Okay. Black Cleaver is an obvious next choice. Mobility boots. And this is the more mana potions.
Has been slain.
Alright, so Jack's getting... Oh! Fiora having just the greatest bit of luck here. Or a little bit of help from Jax, actually. Oh, if she decides to stay, this will be great, because my ult will be ready very shortly, and I can get a kill. Can she clear this wave in 10 seconds? Or is this going to be a kill for me? Is she going to pull back after that? I think she might.
Immediately.
Whatever. Let's see if I can ghost in and get the kill. Didn't even have to use the ult.
Let us press on.
Now Jax might have gone back for his blue, so there's a chance that he's around. So I'm not going to stick around there. Plus that'll let Renekton get his farm. That's good. Just have to wait for gold. Can I step up to one of these? Might be a good idea. A little bit of armor might not hurt, but you know what? I think the mana regen is more important for Pantheon, so I'll pick that up.
They will know.
And you know what? 1 health pot. Alright, so Lux is level 6 versus a level 8. Scion, I can
Team has destroyed a turret.
probably help her there. Renekton picking up a turret. Our bottom lane not doing too shabby.
Compels
Okay, this ought to be okay actually. Renekton going for a kill. Ooh, there's the Lux ult. She really needs that assist, that's good. Can deal damage to Jax here. There we go. Now I'm gonna actually leave so that Lux gets experience there. Or gets a larger share of experience. I hope that's how that works. Now I'm gonna head bot lane. And I'm going to approach through the enemy tri-bush. Gonna do this.
Has destroyed a turret.
Okay. Now we can probably get this turret. Okay, so our team has pulled into a rather commanding lead at this point. AP Scion doesn't have very much. Jax does. Okay, so Jax finally gets me with a flash. That is actually okay, because I am 7-1 at this point. Just enough to buy the Black Cleaver by the time I go back to Fountain. Well, by the time I am sent back to Fountain in this case. Lux had to reset router. Lux is doing not too bad. Still 2 levels down. But the rest of our team should be able to get to a point where we can carry her long enough for her to catch up. Or at least become competitive. She's already competitive, actually. It's a good thing that that Scion is not very good.
immediately.
Probably just a new player, though. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Without cause.
And I don't think Varus has this warded. I don't think the enemy team has this warded, so this should be fine.
They disgrace the art of war.
Picking up a dragon for our team. I don't know if this is a good fight for me to jump in on, but we're gonna try it.
With pride.
Using the cover of the tall brush there to give me just a few frames of animation on my Heartseeker strike, which is what let me get that little burst of damage that made it possible for me to finish him off with a couple of extra attacks.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I think I'll get one of these next. Just keep piling on the damage, really.
Onward.
Alright, so now my ult is up. It's been up for a while. But now is a good time to look for opportunities to use it. If I can... Ooh, Fiora.
Press on.
Alright, Fiora. Heard you're a duelist. Let's see how much of one. Can't target her. Alright, she's a very good one. Alright, somebody needs to defend this. Should have pushed for mid lane. So that was pretty much an ideal opening attack on Fiora. And she still beat me. However, what level is she? Well, she was level 9, I think, at the time. So we were even level. Yeah, she's a very good duelist. That is kind of what she was built to do. I just thought maybe I was far enough ahead that it wouldn't matter. What? Why would...
Honor compels me.
Whatever. Damage is still very high right now. And red buff will just make it higher. Pop a blue potion. We need some wards. And I don't think I can be the one to ward. Oh, did I just counter jungle myself? I think I did. Wow. I love when I can get more than one target in my Heartseeker Strike.
You have slain an enemy.
Alright, let's push this mid turret.
Onward.
3 enemies down. I've got a lot of attack damage. Got Renekton here to help. And no support in sight for this lane. Rank 2 of my ult. Wow. Enemy minion took my CS there.
My spear is restless.
Now there's a chance that the enemy's red buff is up and that I can take it, so let's try that. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go farm. Bot lane here. I know Misfortune's running there as well. No, she's going for wolves. Or not. No, she's going bot. That's fine. But you know what? I need to keep up this momentum.
Their fate is
Right, mid lane. On my way there. There's a chance I can catch somebody. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. Nice, Nami, nice. Gonna ghost in. Slow from Varus, I'm out of mana. Renekton top lane, dueling against Fiora. Alright.
An enemy has been slain.
And he won. He takes that fight. Alright, I should be here to support my team, but I've got no mana. All I've got is attack damage right now. Gotta save my mana now and let it regenerate a little bit for a crucial strike. A Q or a W, something like that. Renekton's got his... And that was it. Okay, I'm out. That was about as much as I could have hoped to have done in that fight, so let's back out. Renekton needs to be careful. He's going to be greedy and go for the turret. He might be able to take the turret and Jax. No, he's got to get out of there. Alright, so I've got this already. Keep piling on that damage.
know my path.
Pick up a good deal of lifesteal as well. Now Pantheon doesn't do a whole lot of attack speed. He's more of an AD caster is what he is. Well, he is an AD caster.
Onward.
So it's more attack damage that you want on him rather than attack speed. So lifesteal doesn't provide as much of a benefit because you don't get very many auto attacks off in a fight. It's mostly your abilities that you're using. but the lifesteal does still help. Now, lifesteal doesn't proc off of things like Pantheon's abilities. Spell Vamp does. It's kind of weird when you consider he's an AD champion, but that's how it works. So no, lifesteal does not work on things like his spear and his Heartseeker strike.
Immediately.
I think Renekton wants another go at Fiora here. He's got so much more health than she does. Oh! Oh man, that was a good shot. Well aimed. Alright, so the enemy, we don't know where they are right now. We know that they're down 1, however.
Compels me.
Is there a chance that I can take their blue? I would love that, because Pantheon is very mana hungry. Excellent. That'll help tremendously. I'm on my way, don't worry. He's going for it. He thinks Leona can't do anything. Pantheon's ult is very fun.
I know my path.
Letting my team know that I'm heading in that direction.
Let us press on.
Diving Nami on turret.
Will know war.
We are now 23-8. And there's the surrender vote. Ah, I almost got another kill. Alright, so use those green pings, guys. You've seen me do that a few times in this match. Those green on my way pings are a great way of communicating with your team without having to type anything. It lets them know that their jungler is on their way. Or even if you're not jungling, even if you're from the mid lane or wherever you are, it just lets them know that support is on the way. Or that you're looking to make a move. Anyway, I really enjoy playing Pantheon. He is a very fun champ, and it's a shame that in higher tiers of the game, like, I don't know, Platinum and up, maybe even Gold and up, maybe Platinum, I don't know. But it's a shame that in higher level play, he's not quite as viable. Or maybe he is. Maybe people have just seen him as not very viable lately. And that's kind of rode with him throughout the season, and people haven't been using him. In fact, when I picked him in the lobby for this, someone in chat was like, ew, Jungle Pantheon, and then, you know, this happens. But he really can do a very good job to carry a game if played correctly. I don't know if that's true in, like I said, higher tiers, but it seemed to work out well this game. In any case, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.